Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. Thank you for tuning into my channel, the Motivational Institute, where passion and purpose will always find you. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and if you have, thank you so much. All right, so today we are going to continue our discussion reading this book, The 4 Agreements. So for those of you who have been following, you know the first agreement is to be impeccable with your word, right? Second agreement, don't take anything personal. Third agreement, which we just talked about yesterday, was don't make assumptions. And the fourth agreement, little drum roll, so I can remember it, because I don't know why my mind just went blank. Always do your best. Yeah, like I'm doing right now. Always do your best. So let's just get right into it, because I only have 5 minutes. Lost my page. Here we are. The fourth agreement, and this book is by Don Miguel Ruiz, so please check that out, is always to do your best, but keep in mind that your best is never going to be the same from one moment to the next. And we're going to stick a little pin in that because I want to come back to that point. Doing your best is taking action because you love it. It's not because you're expecting some type of reward. Most people do exactly the opposite. They only take action when they expect a reward. And they don't enjoy the actual action that they take. And that's the reason why they don't do their best. So one of my good friends, who's also my mentor, talked to me one day about intention. Because I was explaining to him that I wasn't getting the outcome that, I anticipated. And I was telling him the action and steps that I took. And he said, you know what? I think you need to check your intentions. So think about why you're doing something and then reevaluate whether you're doing your best and if you're doing your best for the right reasons. Also, the first 3 agreements that we talked about will only work for you if you actually do your best, right? So this agreement will be applied to the other 3. Don't expect that you'll never take anything personal. Just do your best at that principle. Don't expect that you'll never make another assumption. We all make assumptions, right? That's going to happen. Just do your best. Don't expect that you will never take things personally. I'm sorry, I just said that. Don't expect that, I said assumptions, that you may not misuse your word. Because we talked about being impeccable with the word. It's okay. You're not going to be perfect. It's not about perfection. It's about progression and getting better and better. So let me go back to that point that I pinned there. For some of you may not know this because I know you're new to the channel, but I actually did go through a divorce several years back. And some of you, whether it's a divorce or a relationship or anything like along those lines, you know that there's change that has to occur in the process. And because situations change, you change. You're going to be a different person. So if you're thinking about yourself as the mother, the sister, the friend, and who you were before you went through this challenge, you're different. And I could look at my situation and say, well, I don't think that I'm my best. But I'm comparing that to a past, to the old me, really, because I'm no longer that person. So when I compare the new me to the old me, I'm going to get down on myself because I feel like I'm not the same. And we're not. We're not supposed to be. That's what life creates for us. It's opportunities for us to change. And when you change, give yourself credit because you don't have to be your best compared to who you were. It's just about being your best today. It's just about giving 100% of yourself today, right? And that's going to change even day by day. Some days you feel good and some days you don't. But if you're still continuing to put your best effort forward, then guess what? That is your best. So just remember, as you're applying all these principles, being impeccable with your word, not making assumptions, not taking things personal, that you just do your best at it. And give yourself credit. Please, please. So thank you for tuning in today. Tomorrow, we're just going to recap, and actually it's like a hidden agreement that I love in this book, because there is actually another book that he wrote, and it's called The Fifth Agreement. And I believe that's what this is in the book. It's kind of like the last chapter. But I'm not going to tell you what it is because you'll have to tune in tomorrow. But it'll be exciting. It's actually my favorite part of the book. And we may even go with the 10-minute video just because I'm just feeling something about that one. But be blessed today. Happy Friday to you all. And remember, just always do your best.